And we back in this shit, bro. Alright, today I'm back and I'm gonna be predicting every single fight of the night on every UFC card that's been like fully fleshed out, fully announced so far. Okay, so that's gonna be, I think, 5 or 6 events on the UFC calendar. But I'm really excited for this video. If you think this is a good idea, drop a like down below. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. I'm still gonna do a rating overall video this week. I'm still going to do a matchmaking video this week. I'm still going to do my predictions for UFC 287, so stay tuned for all of that stuff. But let's get straight into it. UFC 287, we got a lot of good fights on this card. We got Gilbert Burns versus Masvidal, jumps out immediately to me. Kevin Holland, Ponzinibbio, there's a lot of potential there for that. Obviously, Rob Font, Adrian Yanez. The prelims, Kelvin Gastelum, Chris Curtis, that's really, really standing out to me. That's really, really standing out to me as one. But I think I am going to go with Cynthia Calvillo. No, okay. I think it's going to be Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez because I think there's going to be a higher chance that Rob Font starts out well and then gets dropped, and the fight has big swings in momentum versus I can see Burns washing out Masvidal or Masvidal just having like a decent performance and winning. Stay tuned for my prediction video to see who I think is going to win that fight. Kevin Holland, Ponzinibbio, that could be a round one finish. Or it could just be a one-sided kind of beatdown. I think Kevin Holland is just going to style him, Ponzinibbio a little bit, because he's a bit chinny and he's a bit old and slow. So I think the best potential for actual fight of the night where there's back and forth momentum is Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez. So I'm going to pick that fight, but I wouldn't be surprised if Burns versus Masvidal gets given the bonus, or Pereira versus Adesanya gets given the bonus, because they love giving these bonuses to these guys who literally don't fucking need it, dude. Like every Gaethje and Poirier card, it's like, why are these guys getting the bonus? They're already getting paid millions to show up and cry about not getting a title shot. So I don't really know what's up with that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens. But me personally, I'm gonna pick Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez as the fight of the night. All right. So that's number one. Okay. UFC Fight Night, Holloway versus Allen. We've got Max Holloway versus Arnold Allen. That's gonna be a good fight. Tanner Boza versus Ion Cutelaba. Obviously, we've got Edson Barboza, Billy Quarantillo as well. That's going to be high pace. Oh my god, I forgot about fucking Pedro Munoz versus Chris Gutierrez. Oh, bro, I was going to pick fucking Barboza versus Quarantillo, but fuck, I forgot about that, dude. Oh my god. Brandon Royval. I fucking love Brandon Royval, dude. I'm a big Brandon Royval fan. Dude, this is a good card, bro. Oh my god, oh fucking... Okay, they're not going to give it to a flyweight bout. Let's be honest, they're not going to give it to a flyweight bout. So my options are either Barboza versus Quarantillo, or it's Munoz versus Gutierrez. Because I think Mazzacano versus Jacoby is going to be a round one finish. Someone's just going to finish someone. Oh my god. Pedro Munoz is really competitive. He's really good. I think Chris Gutierrez might be a bit maybe a bit like underrating him, or he might be a bit overrated. Chris Gutierrez is. Um, it's hard to tell. So there's real potential there for a fight of the night. Okay, Edson Barboza, Billy Quarantillo seems like the really safe pick. Oh my god, I'm gonna pick Pedro Munoz, Chris Gutierrez. I think they're both closer to their prime right now than Barboza and Quarantillo. I think there's a chance for a washed Barboza to show up and just be kind of dead in the event. So I think I'm gonna pick Pedro Munoz versus Chris Gutierrez. I totally forgot that was happening, dude. I am so excited for that fight, bro. Damn, boy, that's a good fight, bro. But yeah, okay, all right. Chris Gutierrez, Pedro Munoz. That's gonna be my fight of the night. Okay. Moving on, we've got Pavlovich versus Blaydes, where I'm gonna fucking get to shut up everybody and let them know that Curtis Blaydes is gonna win by round one TKO, ground and pound, or round two ground and pound. I don't think that's gonna be fight of the night. You got Song Yadong, Ricky Simón. It's gonna be very technical. I don't know necessarily if it's gonna be fight of the night. I think Brad Tavares, Bruno Silva has a lot of potential. He's fighting the flyweight Bruno Silva apparently. That's gonna go well for him. Bobby Green, Jared Gordon, and fucking Jeremiah Wells, Matthew Semmelsberger. Oh, dude. These all have real potential because Jeremiah Wells, Matthew Semmelsberger, that's two powerhouses. Not necessarily the best fighters. That's a good recipe for a fight of the night. Okay. Whereas Bobby Green, Jared Gordon, I wouldn't be too surprised if Jared Gordon just beats Bobby Green and does it by decision, and it's kind of just like, oh, okay, well, Bobby Green just is gonna retire, and it's cool, but that wasn't his best fight. You know what I mean? I don't know. When is Bobby Green dropping people? So it's not necessarily like it's gonna be a back and forth drag out brawl. I think it's gonna be quite technical. It's still gonna be a fun fight, but I don't think it's gonna be a knockdown drag out brawl. Where I see Brad Tavares, Bruno Silva has potential for that. I think Jeremiah Wells, Matthew Semmelsberger has potential for that. Song Yudong, Ricky Simón, there is potential for it. Oh, okay. I think I've eliminated Bobby Green, Jared Gordon. Okay. I've sent that fucking fight to the back of the queue. Alright. I need to pick a real fight. Mo Usman versus Junior Taffa. Dude, Junior Taffa's gonna KO Muhammad Usman. Muhammad Usman fucking sucks, dude. Muhammad Usman fucking sucks, but I don't know why I'm calling him Muhammad Usman. Mo Usman fucking sucks, dude. And Junior Taffa's been fighting guys way bigger, so just remember that. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Oh my god. I think it's gonna be... The UFC always picks the easiest, so it's going to be Song Yudong, Ricky Simón, but I feel like it's probably actually going to be Brad Tavares, Bruno Silva. So, okay, moving on, we got Ahmed Sarukian versus Hanato Moicano. Very good main event. Very excited for this fight. Nothing really jumps out at me here. Okay, this is a more grappling heavy type card. You know, we got Sarukian, the wrestler, versus Hanato Moicano, the jiu-jitsu guy. We got Baralho versus Olejniczak. That's an exciting fight. But I think that's going to be a bit of a finish. I don't really see that being a fight of the night type deal. Maybe that still gets fight of the night, but I don't know. I think Cal Barajo is going to win that fight, even though Olejniczak is very good. Adolfo Vieira, no, fuck off. Maybe, but I doubt it. I think if I had to pick one fight on this card, ooh, for fight of the night, I think Josh Quinlan Angelusa is a good pick, or Julian Erosa is usually a very good lock, like to go, yeah, he's gonna have fight of the night. He's a very, very exciting guy, but there's always a potential for a finish there, so I'm not necessarily gonna pick him. I think I might actually fucking pick Adolfo Vieira, Cody Brundage. I think somehow, some way, that's gonna be a more exciting fight than some of these the other fight, a more competitive fight, I guess I should say, not necessarily more exciting. A more competitive fight, I think that will be. And I think that will end up on the feet being a bit of a slugfest if they kind of cancel each other out, takedown wise, grappling wise. Or maybe if Vieira just subs him, then it's going to be fucking Cal Barajo Olejniczak as the fight of the night on this card. Okay, that's a really hard one to predict. So if I get that right, I'm kind of a fucking genius, which I am already. Let's be honest. Let's be real, you know. Let's be real. UFC 288. Okay, I've got the early prelims. Marina Rodriguez. Nah, she's really not. She's not all that. Let's go to the main card. We got Aljo versus Henry. That's not happening. Not main event. I mean, not fight of the night. Sorry, Charles Oliveira, Beneil Dariush. Oh, maybe. Yeah, actually, that's probably going to be fight of the night. Let's be honest, because Jessica Andrade, Yan Jianan, I think Yan Jianan's just going to take her down and probably just try and decision her, especially after Jessica Andrade just lost so handedly on the grappling. I think Bryce Mitchell, Jonathan Pierce is going to be either a one-sided beatdown from Jonathan Pierce, or Bryce Mitchell's going to take him down and just control him for 3 rounds. Charles Jourdain versus Kron Gracie is going to be a really, really good fight as well. But again, I could see that low-key just being Charles Jourdain just beating the shit out of Kron Gracie, but Kron Gracie's just so tough. So I don't necessarily know if that's going to be a fight of the night candidate. But I do think Charles Oliveira is going to have a good round 1, and then Beneil Dariush is going to drop a bomb on him. And I don't mean like the Bilal Muhammad type. I mean a big right hand and sit him down and win a decision. So I think Beneil Dariush versus Charles Oliveira probably is most likely to be fight of the night. Let me check the prelims though before I go ahead with that. Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Devin Clark actually has really, really good potential for that. So those are probably my 2 picks. Either Nzechukwu versus Devin Clark or fucking Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. But I think it's going to be Oliveira versus Dariush. Because like I said, the UFC loves, absolutely, the UFC loves to give rich people more money. So, huge fight. Great idea. Great guy. So, Dana, great champion. Okay. So I think that's going to be the fight that gets fight of the night. But I think it should low-key be. It hasn't even happened yet. And I'm already like, it should low-key be Nzechukwu versus Devin Clark, bro. Last one, okay. We've only got 3 fights announced, which is a bit of bullshit. I know there's more UFC fights that have been announced, but they're not on Google. And I feel like this was the most easy, kind of streamlined way to like scroll through all the fights and pull up exactly what fights are happening, what events it on, what order they in, and what fight's going to be fight of the night. So last one, we've got three options. We've got Gabe Green versus Brian Battle. I think Brian Battle is just going to win that. Matt Brown, Court McGee has good potential for that because Matt Brown is old as fuck. Tim Means, Alex Morono is probably going to be fight of the night. Let's be honest, dude. Let's be fucking honest. This is going to be fight of the night. That's a really cool fight. That's a really, really cool fight. That's a really good like featured fight of a fight night. I really hope they build this card out. I don't know if they've actually announced what the main event of this May 14th card is, but that's a good little spot for you right there. That's a good featured fight right there. So maybe that's the fucking no, that's in July. I was gonna say that maybe that's the Taporia Emmett, but I don't think it is. But who knows what that card should be? Maybe we should see what that main event should be, boys. But let me know what you think of my predictions down below. What fights do you think are gonna be fight of the night? Am I wrong? Am I right? Let me know what you think of my picks down below. Make sure you subscribe for overall rating part 2. I'm gonna be doing the top 3 of every division from welterweight to heavyweight. I'm going to be doing a card builder this week, probably. Maybe the London, Colby Covington, Leon Edwards card. Let me know if you want to see that. And I'm going to be doing my predictions for UFC 287, Adesanya vs. Pereira 2. I'm feeling very, very confident in my picks, especially on the main card. So, very excited to do that video. Make sure you subscribe for all that stuff and more. And yeah, boys, make sure you drop a like if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.